Lesson 3, Part 6, Word Order. We will get into this further in the next chapter, but the words in a Greek sentence do not have to be in the same order they are in English. For now, just memorize the following rules and study the examples. Further explanation will be given later. 1. The definite article almost always goes with the first noun after it. The negative almost always goes with the word right after it. 3. If two nouns are in the nominative, the one with the article is the subject. This is a very important rule. If neither or both have an article, the more logical one will be the subject. Number 4, generally, the first word in the sentence is the focal point of the sentence. Weas akue, a son hears. Akue, weas, a son hears. There is no difference in meaning here. Now you may be wondering, how do I know what's the subject? A word in the nominative case is either going to be the subject or the predicate nominative. You can't have a predicate nominative for the verb hears, so son has to be the subject. Anthropos ou lege, a man does not speak. U goes with lege because it comes right before lege. U goes with the word that follows it. U lege anthropos, a man does not speak. These two sentences mean exactly the same thing. They do have a slightly different focus though. The first one is a man does not speak. And the second one is a man does not speak. Whatever is first has a little bit more emphasis. Now, again, you may be wondering, but how do I know what's the subject if it's not the first word in the sentence? The word that's in the nominative case is going to be the subject. Now, so far, we've only learned nouns in the nominative case. So you may be going, well, how do I know what's in the nominative case? If it ends with os, when it's masculine, it's in the nominative case. If it ends with on, when it's neuter, it's in the nominative case. A me apostolos, I am an apostle. Now here, apostolos is the predicate nominative. It can't be the subject because a me is in the first person, so that's I am. So it can't be apostle am. That doesn't really work. That doesn't make a good English sentence. So I am an apostle. It's the predicate nominative here. Apostolos a me. Again, I am an apostle. Now, if you thought apostolos was the subject, you would say apostle, then you look at a me and go, I am, and you have a really hard time trying to figure out how to make that sentence work grammatically because it just doesn't work in English. I am an apostle, not an apostle am. That doesn't work. Ha anthropos esti doulos. The man is a slave. Now here we have two different words that are in the nominative. How do we know which one is the subject? Well, one of them has a definite article and the other one doesn't. So the one with the definite article is the subject. The one without the definite article is the predicate nominative. The man is a slave. If you tried to flip the sentence, you logically would find that that sentence doesn't make as much sense. A slave is the man doesn't quite make as much sense as the man is a slave. The man is the one we're already talking about, and we're giving some extra information about him. But if we just say a slave, some generic slave is the specific man, it makes less sense. So the thing that we're already talking about, the one that's definite, is the subject. Doulos ha anthropos esti. The man is a slave. Again, it doesn't matter what order these words come in. What matters is the case of the noun and whether or not it has a definite article. Notice that even though doulos comes before anthropos, because anthropos has an article, it will be the subject. Doulos esti ha anthropos. Again, the man is a slave. Ha doulos esti anthropos. The slave is a man. Here, doulos has the definite article and anthropos doesn't. So here, doulos is the subject and anthropos is the predicate nominative. Anthropos ha doulos esti. The slave is a man. Again, doulos has the definite article, so it's the subject. Anthropos esti ha doulos. The slave is a man. Summary. Greek word order is somewhat flexible. The definite article almost always goes with the first noun after it. The negative almost always goes with the word right after it. If two nouns are in the nominative, the one with the article is the subject. If neither or both have an article, the more logical one will be the subject. Generally, the first word in the sentence is the focal point of the sentence.